Colleen and welcome to my channel. I'm just a girl who is enthusiastic about makeup and positivity, and when I say positivity, I mean bringing people up, not pushing people down. Being mean is not cool. Awesome people are not mean, so be kind all the time. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about I Heart Revolution's Cranberries and Chocolate palette. I just think this is adorable. It reminds me of Thanksgiving because of cranberries and chocolate, because I'm a dork. I had mentioned this in my Ulta haul video I did about a month and a half ago, where I like briefly touched on it, but I wanted to play around with it and kind of give like a full review on what I think about it. The palette retails for $15 and you can get it on I Heart Revolution's website, or you can get it on Ulta, which I actually got it on Ulta's website and I was able to use a coupon for it, so it became cheaper, which is what I love. I think that's totally awesome. So I really enjoy little like fun palettes like this that are like food themed or just like kind of fun themed. They're just cute to me. This when you open this up, the color story in here is very pretty. It's like very fall. They all kind of go together. It makes sense. It's nice. It does have a smell of like do you remember when you were a kid and you had like the fake like food toys that smelled like chocolate? It kind of smells like that. It's not that strong, and when I put it on, I don't smell it anymore. The first time I used it, I did actually smell it a little bit when I put it on my eyes, but it's gotten a lot lighter, so I don't smell it at all when I put it on my face, which is a good thing because I don't think everyone would love to have scented chocolate eyeshadow on. I mean, I don't think I would love that either. But anyway, so in this palette there are 11 mattes and 5 like satin metallics. It's a nice little range. There aren't really any glittery colors, which is fine because for this kind of palette I don't think it like screams glitter. So let's get into some swatches. Sorry, I know my swatches like weren't that great. I'm still like trying to figure out what the best angle and like how to do swatches is. I'm not sure. Also, to be honest, this palette does not swatch all that great. The colors are nice in it and they're very smooth, but I do find some of the mattes rather powdery. And like I said earlier, or did I say it earlier? I shoot my videos out of order if you probably haven't figured that out already, or if I said it like when I'm doing my tutorial. The metallics are nice, but they're not exactly super crazy easy to work with. Not the whiter like creamy colors. I find the red ones, they're just like, I don't know. But I still don't hate this palette. Are they the hardest eyeshadows I've ever had to work with? Absolutely not. And like for the price, I'll deal with it. So as you can see from swatching it, some of the colors do swatch very similar, but I was actually able to do a couple of different looks with this palette, which I was really surprised about. I'll post this one here, which was kind of similar to this, where I used more some of the reds and everything, and then this one here, which I actually used the black and just like the lighter metallic shimmers in this palette to create a different, to look similar to this style, I guess. So because I always do like to do like a little tutorial demonstration of how I created my look, we're just going to go right into that now. Alright, so I'm just going to go into the color Scorched right here, just on a small fluffy brush. And I'm going to apply that to my socket area, which is like right above my crease. Then I'm going to go in to this color Berry right here with a pencil brush. And I'm going to apply that like right under and also kind of in Scorched. And I'm just going to take a blending brush and go between the two and just kind of smooth it out a little bit. Take a different pencil brush and I'm just going to go into the color Heavenly right here, and I'm going to apply that to my brow bone. Alright, so I just kind of cut my crease off camera, so then I'm just going to go into the color Tasteful right here on a flat shadow brush. And I'm going to apply that everywhere I applied my concealer. I applied the, I cut my crease off camera because I'm just like not good at it. But practice makes perfect, so I am going to continue to keep doing it. So I'm going to go back in with the pencil brush in Berry because when I cut my crease, a lot of Berry got covered, but that's okay because I'm actually going to really define the cut crease with Berry, so that's perfect. So I just went in with an eyeliner under on my waterline, and now I'm just going to go into this color Festive right here on the same pencil brush that I used earlier. And I'm going to apply that underneath my waterline. And I just want to take a small little blending brush and just brush it out a tiny bit. And I'm going to go in with another pencil brush. I'm going to go into that color Heavenly from before that I put in my brow line. I'm going to put it in my inner corner. So this is the whole eye look done right here. Off camera, I just finished up with some mascara because it's hard for me to do it one-handed. Well, anyway, I hope you liked this video. So I enjoy the I Heart Revolution Cranberries and Chocolate palette. Do I think it's the best palette I own? No. Do I think it compares to their Tasty Avocado palette, which I always use as like a base because I thought that one was really good? It's on par with it, but I think the Tasty Avocado one might be a little bit easier to work with. Although, I mean, I do think that this has gorgeous colors in it, and it does remind me of Thanksgiving because it's called Cranberries and Chocolate. And it is a pretty palette for $15. The colors for the most part work pretty well. I did find Scorched when I used it the way I did today to be a tiny bit patchy, but I've used Scorched before and I applied it kind of just with like on my creased area and my socket area with a bigger brush and blended it out, and I didn't find that, so I don't know if it was just the brush I used. But yeah, the like metallics in here, I don't find them to be the easiest to work with, specifically like the reds. Heavenly, Gratification, and Tasteful I find to actually be pretty easy to work with. Festive, Cosmopolitan, and Divine aren't super easy to work with. I mean, I got Festive to look nice under my brows, but I also find that they're very similar. There's not much difference in them. And one look I did, which I'll like earlier in the video when I posted some looks, I had actually put, I think it was Gratification over Cosmopolitan to give it a different look, just because Cosmopolitan kind of blended so much in. I think with that day I used Wine and you really couldn't see a difference, so that was a little disappointing. But overall, I don't hate the palette. It was only $15, so it wasn't like I spent like $50 and got a palette where the colors are all the reds are very similar. So anyway, if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe, hit the like button. If you didn't, that's totally fine. Thank you for stopping by. I still hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll send you lots of positive vibes. As always, I will list everything that I'm wearing below this video, as well as the I Heart Revolution palette. I'm looking at myself now and I definitely feel like I look dead. It's just like the coloring on me. I haven't been feeling good anyway, so it's whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. Also, like, I do love my highlight. That is pretty. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Glow palette in the color Regal. I love that highlighter palette. It's just so sparkly. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving if you're in the US. If not, I still hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday. I'll also always, I link my Instagram, my Twitter, which I don't use all that often, and my website below in case you're interested in just finding out what I do in between YouTube. If not, that's totally cool too. But anyway, from one makeup lover to another, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and remember, be you, do you, love you. Bye!